What is up, my nature people? Welcome to this video. Today I am showing y'all some of the spring native flower species I have grown in the nature preserve. Still very early spring, but a lot are coming up. Nothing's really flowering too crazy yet, but I want to just have this intro video of showing you the diversity of what's growing here, the native species, and the value that they are bringing to the native ecosystem. Now first I'll start with this patch of appendage waterleaf right here. One of my favorites. The flowers are gorgeous, but look at this foliage. Look at the color, the detail, the depth, the design. Fantastic. Right next to it is a mayapple, a beautiful native, kind of cool looking, just gorgeous. They look like little umbrellas. Next to a James sedge right here. And then we got ramps or wild leeks, depending on what you call it, but I think they're really cool. They pop up super early. It creates great green on the forest floor, and I think they just look beautiful. Then we come down right here. This is purple cress. So this actually was growing behind my house, and behind my house is being destroyed for houses. And this is actually the first year I learned about this native purple cress, and it's gorgeous. Saved a couple of them, so you'll love to see it. Right next to this now is Virginia bluebell. I have a lot of bluebells on the property, and they're just gorgeous, you know. I think they're such a beautiful color. So a lot of the species that I've shown you right now have been planted here. You know, I have a lot of natural native spring flowers that are here, but a lot of these were planted, bought from a local native nursery or brought in from areas that were going to be destroyed. Look at these leeks. Now this is wood poppy. Oh, I love wood poppy. It has gorgeous yellow flowers. Looking at this, this was eaten. I had either a deer, a rabbit, or a groundhog come through here yesterday and was eating a lot of natives. That's very stressful. We got a white trillium right here popping up, and then that three-leaved is an invasive strawberry that I'm dealing with in this area. This is not going to open right now, but this is bloodroot. How gorgeous is this? The flowers only last for like 2 days, but it's just super gorgeous. Blooms really early, but the preserve. Now let's move on. More bloodroot right here. And then look at this patch. Jeez Louise, dude. My wood poppy was been eaten. God damn it. But look at how beautiful this trout lily is here. This is naturally growing here. Great patches of it. And then woodland phlox all over the place over here. More bluebells and back. Just phenomenal. Am I right? Now check out this wild columbine. I think wild columbine is just so beautiful. Red flowers, attracts hummingbirds, and just a really gorgeous spring flower. Then we got that red trillium right here, looking gorgeous. More of this appendage waterleaf that it's spreading. It is absolutely spreading out here. I'm so happy to see this. All of these are jewelweed, and it's more of a summer flower, but I'm happy to have that here, as this area is heavily shaded. I opened up the canopy a little by trimming some of these trees and killing a couple of these smaller maples, but having this growing here is just phenomenal. Now look at this. This is Virginia waterleaf with a great bottlebush grass behind it, a cutleaf toothwort with some flowers on it, and then here's another pen sedge that's actually flowering that looks beautiful. Look at the carpet of trout lilies. Here's one that has not been eaten of that wood poppy. The yellow flowers are getting ready to bloom. Or how about this native spice bush? This one doesn't have too many flowers on it. I'll show y'all one that does have a lot of flowers, but a gorgeous native. Or this native choke cherry. Look at those. It's interesting when it first like blooms out. They're like red leaves, and I think that's super cool. So then we move on near to the wildlife pond, and look at this. Super proud of this. We got marsh marigold growing in here. We got a blue flag iris that I just put in here. I mean, oh, these are yellow flowers that are just gorgeous. Now we got some more sedges. We got some violets over here, that blue stem goldenrod. We got a phlox down here. We got more appendage waterleaf that just kind of naturally came in. Ooh, and then this is broadleaf sedge. Such a gorgeous sedge, one of my favorites, right next to that James sedge. And then check this out. Look at this. This is just starting to pop up. This is wild ginger. It'll spread by rhizomes, and it's just super cool ground cover, adding to the diversity of this place. Another bluebell, another leeks. Just phenomenal out here. But don't you just love it, man? Spring is in the air. The vibes are here. The preserve is ready to put on a show to hopefully inspire y'all to understand how important native habitats are, how fun it is to create native habitats and to caretake over native habitats, to learn about the true native plants that are here that need our help right now. Because right behind me, you can kind of see how it's green everywhere? That's where my property line ends, and it's just a carpet of honeysuckle. And honeysuckle, as you can see, it's green. It leaves out earlier than anything else. So these spring flowers that rely on blooming before the canopy opens, the ground can get no sunlight. So there's no spring flowers in there at all, compared to what's going on here, providing valuable food for bees and wildlife in these early stages of spring that is essential for the health of an ecosystem. So here is a great patch of that Dutchman's breeches that's just looking so gorgeous, and then a carpet of that trout lily. As you can see, wherever we walk, there's that trout lily. And then we got that native maple leaf viburnum. These are the flower buds. Kind of, if you can see, they're gonna bloom out gorgeous. And then, my goodness, listen to that robin up there putting on a show. You got the stage right now, my friend. Sing one more time for me. Just so you can feel that connection right in your soul when you get out in nature and you listen to birds and you just take time to connect with them. Wow. But covered in trout lily. There is spring beauties in here too. Let me find, look, here's some spring beauties. Their flowers only open when it's sunny out, and then they close when it's not. But how gorgeous and delicate. This is really cool. Got a nice patch of woodland phlox right here. And then got some blue stem goldenrod just right in the middle, coexisting together. Just another great patch of those Virginia bluebells, just looking so healthy. And then I love to see this right here. You see this? This is all wild geranium. This kind of like reddish, I don't even know, 6-leaf. They're just kind of, you know, gorgeous. Such a beautiful pink flower. Oh, this is some zigzag goldenrod right here. Actually a native I just planted. Here is that broadleaf sedge that has been eaten. Oh my gosh, I just got raided last night. Look at this patch of bloodroot looking so cute. Come on, just open up just for me, guys. Nah, they're waiting on the sun. Probably one more day of blooming, maybe, and then those petals will drop. And then, actually, this one dropped already right here, and it'll turn into a nice little seed pod so they can disperse seeds for next year. And check out the flowers of this beautiful spice bush, one of my favorite native shrubs. Saved a lot from the woods being destroyed, and I have them thriving in here, and it's just so inspiring. Oh, look at that wildlife pond. Looking gorgeous. So this is what that broadleaf sedge should look like, and someone is just munching and munching and munching. Look at that bottlebrush grass I was eating. Woodland phlox over here just exploding. A nice patch of that zigzag goldenrod that's gonna be gorgeous. Gorgeous! Look how beautiful and healthy this red elderberry is right here. Planted here 2 years ago, and it is just blowing up, 2 of them. And these flowers bloom a lot earlier than common elderberry, and it's just, oh, spectacular. So excited for this plant here. I want it to just take over this area and fill in so nicely, create a nice thicket for birds. Amazing, red elderberry. You know, and I think that's kind of the video for now. You know, I kind of went over a good amount of the species in the nature reserve, not all of the species, and it's still really early. I'll do another video when everything's in bloom of the spring, but I'm just scratching the surface of this place, of this channel, what I'm going to create, what I'm going to document. It's just so inspiring. You know, this place inspires me every single day coming out here. And, you know, I'll do a video on the woods being destroyed and kind of what's going on there. 220 houses are going up, but that's where, like I've said earlier, a lot of this inspiration began, you know, and just trying to control what I can control and trying to create this refuge for wildlife and diversity in these native species that are hurting. We're losing so much biodiversity. We're losing these valuable native species. So caretaking over them, observing them, appreciating them, creating a biodiverse landscape right in your backyard is what has to happen in this movement of healing Mother Earth and healing ourselves. And I'm just so excited because you can see I have such a love for this. I have such a love for nature, for these habitats, and just, you know, being out in the preserve and seeing my natives grow. And I feel a lot of people can relate to this. I feel a lot of people have either had this passion or they're starting to find this passion, this energy to want to help nature. And by making, you know, just different choices in your own property and creating, it can even be the smallest space, native habitat. And it's just so beautiful. So I'm so grateful for everyone here on this journey. I'm so grateful to document and showcase my preserve into all of its depth and details of each season and certain species and shrubs and trees and flowers and sedges and grasses, all the above. And then my native plantings, I do a lot of native planting for other people, documenting that, talking on the depth, the deep side of nature and the connection to the true nature of ourselves, and then kind of just the vibes, the vlogs, like everything on this channel It's going to be a powerful channel, and I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful for y'all, the ones that are here now, and I just got to keep going. You know, the divine mission is so clear now, and it's a big mission that I'm ready to embark on to help heal Mother Earth, help inspire humanity, and it's going to be big. I've known it's going to be big for a long time in my life, and now it's just starting to blossom, and just got to stay focused, stay grounded, keep going, keep trusting, flow, surrender, and trust, and just align to the greatest calling that I know I have in my heart. It's listening to that heart and operating on the frequency of love. So blessings, y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's keep going, you know. It's going to be a special time to live on Earth in this timeline, and I have trust in humanity, and I think it's going to be such a beautiful world to live in. So I hope you enjoy the native species here. Blessings, y'all. Go out and connect to nature. I'll see you on the next one.